Talent Stacker has been successful thus far. So why should I not listen to them? And then what makes me think that I know more than them because they're the ones who run this company and who are successful and have been through it themselves. I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse right now, but it's really following the process. My name is Amy Osbach, and the role I landed was a junior functional consultant. What I did before Salesforce was learning and development, but I was actually laid off back in 2022, December 2022. For me, I really looked at where does Salesforce enter into a company? And in my experience, it was in the sales end of things. That is where businesses put their money. So it's a little strategic, right? It was like, okay, I know that in learning and development, people get laid off all the time because it's seen as like a nice to have, right? It's seen as like benefits. However, in a business, if I put myself more into the business and like, maybe not operations, but very close to operations, then ideally it's less likely for me to get laid off. And so I basically put it out there on LinkedIn. I was like, I'm open to any career outside of learning and development. And this was a really hard thing to post for me because I got my master's in learning and development. I was so tied to it and I was so in love with it. And I just realized, hey, it's not working for me right now. I really need to, I need to make sure that I can pay my bills. And, so I put it out to my network on LinkedIn, and one of my friends private messaged me and she was like, hey, have you ever considered Salesforce? I went through a program called Talent Stacker. And I was like, I haven't really considered Salesforce before. So I was like, I haven't really considered this before, but yeah, it totally makes sense, right? And she just spoke highly of the program and of the Salesforce ecosystem. So then that kind of, I guess, swayed me in that direction. With a background in learning and development, I see that there is a huge gap there. And though I think, right, it's free training, so they do an awesome job at free training, and there's a great community too. So you can ask questions, right? There's just such a good community on there. However, when you're learning something new, sometimes you need a little bit more hand-holding than what it provides. And so it took me a good 6 months and another conversation with my friend before I decided to join Talent Stacker. To me, I'm always willing to invest in myself, in my learning and development. Alex puts together, and I'm trying not to cuss, but like puts together an awesome program guide. And it was mind-blowing how many people that I spoke to didn't either know about it, didn't follow it. And to me, I'm like, well, one, we had a meeting about this and we walked through it. This is where, like, I guess my learning and development is an asset, but also like I have so much empathy for Talent Stacker and specifically Alex, because I know how much work this is. And it hurts me inside to know that like I might have been the only person following it. But really, if you follow that, and that's what Ish told me as soon as I talked to him on the phone, because I was like, who lands a job? Like, what do I need to do? And he was basically like, follow the program. And so that's always been in the back of my mind. I'm like, follow the program, follow the program. things I didn't necessarily want to do, like post every week on LinkedIn. He was like, hey, it's the algorithm, follow the program. Like every time there was something I was like, I don't know. It's like, follow the program, because I want to succeed. I am so committed to this. This is not a joke to me. This is my livelihood. This is what I dedicated myself to. This is what I feel internally like is the right step for me. So Talent Stacker lays it all out. Why don't I just follow the program? I think networking is extremely important. I've always done it. And so I did it within the program. And I made a lot of friends within the program. I went to one of the Thursday trainings that we had, and it just so happened that they were giving away, Talent Stacker was giving away a free voucher, and that voucher came from an alumni. And I won that voucher. So I found out who provided that voucher, and I reached out to that person. And I said, thank you so much. I would love to connect, etc. So this person has become an unofficial mentor to me. She's an amazing, amazing woman. As I was in the program, she's like, look at the Talent Stacker Facebook, Amy, look at the Talent Stacker Facebook. So with her in the back of my mind, one day I was like, oh, I need to get better about the Talent Stacker Facebook. All right, let me go on. And it just so happened that an individual posted about a job on there. So I reached out. So obviously it was a alumni. So I reached out to him, and then that's essentially how I landed the job. So it was another Talent Stacker alumni, and it was through the Facebook group. I would say my strategy, and I think what makes individuals successful, not only actually for the certification, but for the experience projects, are the build-alongs. I think that those are maybe even possibly more important than the experience project, and it helps put the learning together in real life. You need to do at least one. And I remember Alex saying that in the program, and I was like, okay, like I remember. So I think it's just listening to individuals' advice, like listening to Alex, listening to Anthony, listening to Bradley, listening to Ish. This is just everything that I did. I was really, Talent Stacker has been successful thus far. So why should I not listen to them? And then what makes me think that I know more than them? Because they're the ones who run this company and who are successful and have been through it themselves. I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse right now, but it's really following the process. To one of my friends, are you available for a call? Can we get on the phone? How are you feeling? Oh, I feel so dumb. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb too. So it's community with that. You're going to feel dumb, and that is okay. No, I think because I had a friend that had already done it, and she's a trusted friend, though we hadn't spoken maybe like 5 years. This is someone who I know is intelligent. I believe she's an introvert also, and just a great person. So automatically with her advice, I'm gonna take it seriously. And I think Talent Stacker just reinforced all of that for me. In addition, put it together in a package that was very useful. And then I will say too that Talent Stacker has like continual learning, right? So aside from certification, aside from preparing for the experience project and having the build-alongs, there's also the real world, I can't remember the name of it, but there's real world like training where Anthony's getting on there and being like, hey, these are real requests that I've received before, and this is how you handle it. In addition, for me, I'm not the best at flows. My flows are very hit or miss. And I think that's a very common issue. And Anthony does classes on flow. So I think there's a lot. I would say not all of that continual learning is what I personally need right now, but I see potential for it right throughout my whole career. So that's also what's really cool, is that now I'm plugged in and now I have access to it whenever I need it.